Whilst I'm hammering away on my 4th full helm, I might have accidentally clicked on 5 instead of 1. I'm currently smithing an orichalcum set. You're probably thinking, Chef, you're doing that for the 80 pointer. And you're right. I actually am. Because it's a free 80 points. Like every armor set from now on is 80 points. I mean, I can't wear the tier 70 one yet, but I'm fairly close. But then I came to a realization, which I also definitely didn't read somewhere else. I can't remember where. I think it was Reddit. You know how usually you wear magic armor to get magic accuracy. That's why you don't wear melee armor when you mage, because it reduces your magic accuracy, because that's how RuneScape works. Like, I think we all know that. Even if you play old school RuneScape, it works the exact same thing in here. But I have 100% accuracy at any point. And any of the magic armor available to me right now doesn't give me direct magic damage. So I could just rock melee armor and still have my full DPS. I'm gonna actually make a set of tier 70 Necronium armor, which will also help me with my smithing grind and will also get me 80 points. I'm winning today. This is a good start to the day. Oh, it fucking did it again! Oh, fuck my life. Fuck off! You saw me change. Now I need to mine, bro. Now I need to mine. You saw me change that. You actually saw me change. Bro, why is it at 5 every single time I switch over? Nah, that's fucking annoying, man. God damn it. Oh, yeah, Glacier is actually a very good one. Yeah, Glacier. We're gonna pick some Arc Glacier because there's a boss you can turn mechanics on and off with, and I think we're just gonna do 0 mechanics. Oh, defeat the Arc Glacier is actually an 80 pointer. Well, that's nice. And we got some Sapphires. Woohoo! But that is 69 defense. Oh yeah, this definitely will get us 70 defense. Okay, perfect. Because that will give us gear upgrade. There is my Reaper task coming in, which will give me, holy shit, 62. Slayer, which is very nice, but also I now have 205 Reaper points. We need 300 for a Hydrix, which will then unlock a Estel Finality, which is our best necklace. Until then, let's carry on with the list.
Hey beautiful, don't forget to leave a like on the video to help me out and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10k subscribers by the end of the year. It's much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of the video.
As far as I know, every single equipment set is a task, and that is also an 80 pointer right there. Let's see if we can make the Royal one as well. Okay, and then Royal D'hide is also an 80 pointer. Glue scrolls just give you so many points, even if it's not directly. I mean, we also got like a lot of mahogany planks, which you can make buildings for in the fort, which is also points. We're just farming, dude. Plus, this is also some crafting XP, which is kind of nice. Oh my god, I never knew there was you could do this. You could just spam click it. Oh my god, that's a game changer. I did not know that. Wow, okay. I just wanted to get some seeds because I have a task to plant 100 seeds. And unfortunately, it doesn't count as 300, which is kind of sad. Or 3 when you plant one. So I need 300 to plant my 100 seeds. All right, that is the final seed to plant for the 30 pointer. One thing I forgot to mention about the armor, by the way, it also has a damage reduction. And we're going to use that at Fetid Zombies in just a moment. Because there are 2 very cheesy tasks that I can do for a total of 400 points. So let's do them. Okay, so I'm building up adrenaline, or I build up adrenaline to use the metamorphosis spell. That will allow me not to use runes. And if I then use Crumble Undead for 200 points, holy moly. And also Air Search is another 200. We are going to do another very cheesy task for another 2. I didn't even know I got the second 200 from the Air Search as well. So we're now going to do one. And that's a total of like 600 points gained in like no time. So another great task to do is the Earth Rune task. Get about 30 elemental anima stones from the zombies next to the fort, just outside, like to the west. And if I click this altar, I don't know where I was going. That is another 200 pointer coming in. We're zooming towards that tier 6. I wish it was tier 7. Okay, we just completed your it for 10 points. So apparently there are some rewards that I can get that are actually pretty good. That's Combined Necklace Trinket, and that gave us 10k Dungeoneering XP. First spot is right here where I'm at Frankenstein Castle. The next one is right here.
Right here? Where's right here, Chef? It is next to Patidormus, so that is where you can pick up your Dungeoneering XP.
2 tiles east of the rock near whatever Aggie's house. But that is 60 Dungeoneering. Okay, yeah, that's the only flowers I see. So right here at Katabi, between these flowers, is another spot. Oh, that's all of them. I mean, there's another one with the Dragon Castle, but we can't do that right now. But that's a nice clean 62 Dungeoneering. That saves us training the actual skill, because it's a horrible skill. There it is. 80 points for 50 lives no agility course. And I mean, if you run this, like just this segment that I showed you in the previous video as well, you do get codex pages, but also it's just really fast. And it's a free 80 pointer. There's the Chaos Elementi KC Done? I was about to say, like, oh, where is it? But there, it's done. It's done. Also got a hunter level 42 hunter coming in. Right? Cockatrice done. Wait. Yeah, I just get a 1 KC Cockatrice medium clue scroll. I was about to do like a whole spiel of like, Cockatrice is actually pretty good for medium clue scrolls. They are. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, a jelly apparently is also one. Let's say a jelly. And then I need to do 10 squats because my Twitch chat tells me so. A Snapdragon seed. That's also a 30 pointer, but a Snapdragon seed. Hold up. Is that points? There's nothing for Snapdragon, bro. By the way, you can go to Daggertooth Island for the 10 pointer if you just use a charter ship support as matters, even without Ghost Ahoy. I thought of the fucking gloves as well earlier. Like, I got the gloves to get to the gnome place to get the pebble, and I was like, yeah, I will probably not forget to take them off. I did, bro. I did. There we go. Okay, let's get this amulet for 30 pointer. It's worth it, bro. It's 30 points. It's 30 points. Surely it's worth. No, it's worth, bro. 30 points always worth. Come on. Copium. Cope. I've already been on that for like 5 minutes, bro. It sucks. All that to just slay a fire giant. But at least I will get 30 points for it. There we go. 30 league points. Worth it. Really worth it. And I need one more. Alright, we've done our clicking aim booster for 30 points. This is probably the fastest way to get them. What are they? Whirligigs are pretty good, especially when you put some flowers in there that you can harvest here. You can put them in the basket, you get more XP, but couldn't be asked to do that. I just wanted to get the 30 pointer. On to the next one. I have like 2 big 80 pointers saved up, so if I need some dopamine, I will hit it. I will hit that. Yeah, I was about to say, we need 70 HP to go to Zamorak. I'm just here at the Pyrofiends for the 30 pointer for the Ashes. And I mean, it's actually a good way to get medium clues as well. So, not really what we need, but whilst we're here, you know what I mean? Like, it's a free extra. Okay, that took no time at all. That was so fast. Don't mind if I do. Since when are the fucking maple trees south of Varrock? I for a second thought that I teleported to Sears. Huh? Oh, I was getting some cadaver berries for a 10-point make a necromancy poison task, but okay. This is going to be the, dare I say it again, the most free 80 points that I can claim. Because you just have to make a waka canoe, and that's another 80 pointer, bro. Easy points. Free 10. That's 30 points? You just go with the boat. That's all. That gives me 30 points. Okay, yeah, fine. That is the easy set of Karamja. Done! I'm also at the bank. If we pull out our Thorax plate legs, we get a nice 30 pointer. Unfortunately, I can't wear the spear because I don't have 70 attack. And that is 500 adamant arrows fletch for 80 points. You can buy arrow chefs here at the Ranging Guild and then add the feathers to it and then, you know, buy the arrow heads here as well. I mean, you can do them with rune as well, but apparently brots are better. So as soon as you have perfection with all the money, you can easily do broad arrows. We got another 30 pointer. That is a disguised 60 pointer to fletch these shield bows in Kandarin. I said short bows earlier, but I meant shield bows. You know what I meant. Please to Relica. Thank you for the 30 points. Okay, that was very quick. Craft 1,000 runes. Nice. 30 pointer. Look at us, bro. We're under 2k to go. We're getting so close. Oh, that's 100%. Yeah, I mean, that's a pointer right now. We'll get back to the Royal Cannon later. Because if we use this, there we go. That's an 80 pointer for the Luminite Injector. And there's a 200 pointer for 150% of the respect. So we'll definitely want to do that. We're just here to make a pickaxe because I want to smith a bar. You're probably thinking, why, chef? But I will show you. I can smelt a Necronium bar here for another 80 points. I thought there was one for Bane bar as well, but it's Bane equipment in Fremenic, and I need the Fremenic Trial for that, which is kind of mid. The look of a fire cape will always be nice, bro. No matter which game it is. I'm gonna go for one. Nah, I want to have Soul Split, bro. I'm not confident enough. Have you seen me play this video game? Oh, there it is. There it is, the 80 collection logger. Perfect. Okay, that's all we really care for. Now I guess just want Master Clue Scrolls, and that's about it. Bro, everyone is getting freaking third age and dies and everything like that, and I get nothing. Oh my god, dude. That genuinely took me 15 minutes to get. It's look at the stack of items here, bro. That is this I mean, at first I was like, yeah, you know what, the quests are not that bad. Yeah, so about that, chat. Yeah, about that. Anyway, let's finish the dig side. There's a reason why we do this. All right, I was about to say, take that bloody tablet so I can be done with it. But yes, dig side is done. And the reason why I wanted to do it was because, watch. Because I give him my certificates, I get a fruit blast. That's actually not why I did it, by the way. I had to talk to Terry one more time. to get the Codex Ultimatus to get Tendrils unlocked. But Tendrils is pretty much a really, really strong ability that is very useful for all the combat styles, but will be pivotal in late game Magic. But there's also a very good reason why I wanted this Fruit Blast. I got that Fruit Blast because I want to finish the first part of Rest Before Disaster. One of the subquests is one that I actually want to do. I want to do the Evil Day ones later on for another like subsequent quest that comes from that, but that is for future me. The reason why I actually wanted to start this is because I will have the food chest down below, which is honestly huge because whenever I need to cook or make something, oh, well, I need to actually start the quest first, but then it will make my life a lot less difficult. So let me do the 1 hour cutscene and then I'm going to move on with doing tasks again because I need dopamine. Okay, so now it's there. And why this is so good, I mean, you probably know, but it just has everything. So if I ever need to make something, it's very nice. However, these grapes, if I upgrade this chest, I will get more grapes. And if I get more grapes, I can use wines to train up my cooking, which will be good long term. There it is. Visit the Everlight dig site for a 30-pointer. I just did some archaeology. It's not that bad with the relic, but might be a long one, chat, to get that one up eventually. We're good. Just gonna go on to something else. Oh my god, I just got some more piece of Tuska armor, which is actually really good because if I ever get armor of Slisk that I can get from Godless Dungeon 2, it will have a critical hit chance, but that means that I would have to get all the pieces of that. But it's good to have. But I'm here for a runner seed because making runner potions, or cleaning 30 runners and making 30 prayer potions is a total of 60 points. So that's a free 60 points I can pick up. So I'm going to do that. I thought it was 30 to clean, but it's 30 points for 50 cleaned. Now to make some prayer potions, that is 30 as far as I know. Otherwise I don't have enough Snapegrass. And getting Snapegrass in this game is absolutely painful. There it is. 30 points for Benar. So that's a 60 pointer right there. Oh. Entering the Magic Guild apparently is a task. It's a bit late, so my voice is down, but I was just doing some late night gaming and had a bit of a theory. So you might see the next clip, or the next clip might be me being excitable. Okay, so apparently you cannot sell runes to the Cole's shop. Sad. There is 60 attack. I'm just finishing my Slayer task very inefficiently with a Rune Halberd, but we don't speak about it. But if I equip this, should be able to do some sort of spec. Oh, there it is. Holy shit, that scared the living shit out of me. That is 80 points.
At this point, my mind was set to one thing and one thing only. Unlock the Invention Relic. And for that, we need some big boy tasks. So I found all the big boy tasks that I could do and got them all done quickly. Well, it will be quickly for you guys. It actually took me hours to do so. But hey, that is the beauty of editing.
There it is. 80 smithing. And as you could tell with the pop-up, yes, elite skill Invention. So now we just need divination. I'm going to finish smithing these because at the end of the day, we need experience. Plus, 150% reputation also gives us a 200 pointer with the cannon upgrade. So that is going to be good. One final thing, and then I will shut up about these ore boxes and smithing and everything, is that a primal ore box is a 200 pointer later on. So making them is very good because in the main game, these store your ores, but obviously we have to pickaxe. And 90% of the people watching this will have to pickaxe because those are the statistics. Okay, so I didn't know that if you finish something, you get a lot of reputation. I thought it was just by smacking the thing. But if I unlock this, that should be a 200 pointer, and it is. So now the next unlock is going to be the blacksmith. And once we finish this armor set, we don't need to make a +4, but that's the best thing. And I mean, it's free smithing XP anyway. But yeah, the full blacksmith outfit is also a nice 80 pointer. So we're going to go for that next, I suppose. And once we finish this, that's another 200 pointer. We're going to stack some 200 pointers today because I want this new relic. There is another 200 pointer coming in with the 90 stat. But more importantly, this unlocks another 480 points in the dark and light. Emeka. Okay, do I use this on him? Question mark. Oh, it is. That is an 80 pointer and that also gives me experience. Now I'm 75. But more importantly, we got enough memory strands to do another engram, which is really needed because I just want to get that 80, dude. 1,000 points to go. Also, the Swords of Edict engram is here in the Wilderness Crater right next to, the Sword of Edicts. I think that's what this thing is literally called. I can charge it with Bright Energy, and I should have that in the bank. I do have that in the bank, but I do not have enough of it in the bank, so I guess we are hard. Okay, there's another engram to hand in, which is now 77 divination. There it is, 80 divination. Honestly, doing gate for this made it quite quick. So let's pick up the 200 pointer from finishing the Invention tutorial. Then I'm probably gonna do some mining whilst I watch F1 Collie, and then I'm gonna get my 200 pointer from the Amica or Animica. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but there it is. 200 pointer for the Invention tutorial. You love to see it. Oh no, the spare parts. That would be so good if I wouldn't pick Invention Relic soon. There is the 80 pointer. Time to get the 400 pointer. Well, 2 times 200, but that's 400. Maths. There is a 400 pointer coming in. Only 320 more points to go, and I have another 200 pointer just sitting in the bank, but I just need to get 1 defense level. So I'm going to get a Reaper task and do that real quick. 80 defense. I'm quickly going to finish this task, and then we're going to farm another 200 points, and then we need 120 points to do, but that shouldn't be too difficult. 66 Slayer of the Reaper task, and we are now at 310 Slayer points, which means that we can buy an Hydrix when we get all the components, because I do still think we need an Onyx, which I do not have just yet, and I don't have the crafting level regardless. Here is the equipment. Please tell me that the +4 thing works, because otherwise I'm submitting again. It worked for the other one. It worked for this one too. That's a 200 pointer, 120 points to go. And I think I can pick it up. But dude, this looks so much cooler than the other outfit already. Okay, so to reobtain an Iban staff, you need to kill one of these disciples of Iban. I need to fix it again. I think I can do that at the Dark Mage. But you can obtain it. And the fastest way to get there is by going via Tranwin and using the back entrance that you can find it. Just look at the map for the dungeon entrance and you should be able to find it. Where's my staff at? Oh, yeah, it took a little bit long there, Chief. But wielding an Iban staff is 30 points. I believe it's actually a good spec as well, so I'll just keep it for now. And I'm going to get an 80 pointer, and then I need to find a 10 pointer somewhere. So let's get it done. I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited. Oh, reaching a combat level of 100 is an 80 pointer. Okay, well, I guess if we finish this, we will have the new relic unlocked. Perfect. Okay, I didn't even think of that, but sure, that works. Now I don't have to think of an easy task. And there is the final Aberrant Spectre coming in, giving me an 80 pointer. And the final points I need to unlock Perkvention. Let's discover this tier. Okay, we'll go over in just a second. There's a wilderness event where I can get 10 times XP if I now just level up. So Perkvention, we'll go over in just a second. Oh no, I will be stalled the animation. Oh no. Yeah, I did not consider that. Oh no. Oh no. And it was an unnatural outcrop as well. I thought it was a star. I got baited by my friend, dude. Now he just ruined my clip. Bro, you just ruined my clip. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Anyway, let's go over the tier. So I rushed there and I was like, you know what? If I activate my relic now, I get 10 times XP, which is in mining and in combat. But no, he looked at it wrong. But anyway, let's get over it regardless. I love him really, though. It's okay. It's okay. It makes for a good clip, eh? Imagine if I accidentally select the wrong thing because I was such in a hurry. But this pretty much gives me infinite invention materials, infinite money because alking saves 66% of the things you alk. I will show that all later because I'm going to grind out the 120, 200 mil invention first. But the passives are really huge as well. I finally have the Ancient Magic Spellbook, Lunar as well, Saren spells, Sedition spells, Ring of Vigor, which means that I save 10% adrenaline when I use Threshold. So like the big abilities that cost 100. But the most important part is just everything that I unlock for Invention being infinite. If I open this, as you can tell, it's 100k everywhere. It's infinite. We can make whatever we want, which means that, well, we're going to get a lot of XP. Let me cook. I'm starting off with just making weapon gizmos. I need to make roughly 400 of them. I have a guide to follow. I will let you guys all know every single step along the way. But you start off with making a buttload of weapon gizmos. And as you can see, the levels are just flying in. At 50... you want to find yourself the undead components, which I first need to discover. Hold up. I discovered the undead components, which also is experience. And up until 83, all I want to do is just fill up the gizmo and create. And then repeat, 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 repeat. And as you can see, I'm getting a buttload of experience. Now, this is what Leaks is supposed to be like. And to make sure that I don't do too much, because I need more gizmos for the third age. So let's do an entire inventory and see what level we get. So we went from 56 to 66. And that is 83. So at 83, we want to do third age components up until 115. So let's do it. Let's discover them. And let's see the insane XP drops. If we fill this up with third age components and we create and then just spam Look at the insane experience coming in. Just 180k XP drops over and over. Now this is leaks. This is what leaks is supposed to be like. Like you unlock a relic and you do something nutty like that. We just went from 83 to 88 invention. Holy moly. We can do this till 115, but why I'm showing you this level? Because it's a 200 pointer to get a 95 stat. And there is our first 99 with 200 points coming in as well. Oh, there's 50 million XP as well in any skill, which is, oh, Invention XP actually, which is another 200 pointer. I mean, don't mind if I do, don't mind if I do. We just keep on spamming this. Is that it? Is that the first 120? Yes, it is. 200 points again for the first 120. I will finish off the, well, these gizmos, of course, but I'll finish off the 200 mil a little bit later when I have some time to AFK, for example, when I'm editing, because there is an AFK method to do it, which I will show you. But yeah, I'm very happy to get my first 120. I'm going to get myself a lovely cape with particles, because I am a sucker for some good particles in this video game. There's the 120 Invention cape, which honestly looks kind of nice in this light. So perfect. But the other thing that I wanted to show you is if I go to the inventor's workbench and scroll all the way down through the stuff that I need to somehow discover at some point, the equipment separator is what you want to be making. And why you want the equipment separator is if I click this, you can see it is roughly 2 minutes AFK and you get 108k every single time you make one. So this is a very chill way to get 200 mil, as 200 mil is actually a task as well. Just do this until you're 200 mil. And thankfully they stack so they won't take up any bank space. But now it's time to make some money.
I just want to make a quick addition here. If you want to actually use any of your augmented gear, make one divine charge. Then it will become infinite, but before that, nothing of your invention gear will actually work. So make sure to do this as I put mobile on my weapon to be able to zoom around a little bit quicker.
We will get to more detailed invention later on, so don't worry if you're watching this and you have no clue what I'm going on about. If I equip this, as you can see, if I search now, because I have the mobile perk, I have a 2-second cooldown. I can just keep searching now, which is absolutely wonderful. And especially when I have double search, I cannot be stopped. So if I go to the sawmill operator and buy myself some magic stones, I can buy 2. If I disassemble it, which is the fastest way to go about it, you can tell that I'm saving them. And I'm actually gaining money whilst assembling them. It's better to note them, but because I don't have that many just yet, I can't really note them. But you just see my money just flying up, especially because I'm just saving it. So this is how we get infinite money in this game. Okay, so from the 2 I just bought, I got 7.4 mil already. So I think you can see where we're going. So what you just want to do is you want to buy out this store. So eventually you could just bank a shit ton of them and disassemble them and just get so much money. And we can put that money to use, and I will show you, but let me just get some money first. With this insane amount of money, I can do a few things. One of them is buy the capes of every single clan. It takes me 8 million GP to buy all the capes, and there's a good reason why I want to do that. So after searching around in a nice tidy circle around Prifddinas, I get myself a nice tidy 200 points. But there's an even bigger task that we can pick up with this money. So if you make your way over to the Grand Exchange, I know, disgusting as an Iron Man, at the east side, there's this pet called Richie. If you talk to them and you type in 100M, it gives me 400 points. And there's another 400 pointer I can pick up, but unfortunately, I only have 58 fishing, and I need 68. You didn't think I wouldn't actually get 68 fishing, did you? Because I want to get that 400 pointer, dude. So I now need to quickly get 100 mil. Well, a little bit more because I need to be able to buy these again. And then we can do another 400 pointer. That is a 30 pointer to enter the fishing guild. Easy points.
You can find the whirlpool you're about to see that will give you 400 points on a random world. This varies, so you just have to world hop in this location in the deep sea fishing hub.
Make a wish. 100 mil. You have to world hop for this, but it is worth it, because that is if the Millionaire title wants to clear. Oh, you can't see, so you have to look in my chat box. That's another 400 pointer, actually. Oh, apparently catching a monkfish is also an 80 pointer, which is randomly from the whirlpool. That saves me doing that quest. Perfect. Catch 1,000 fish, which is also 80 points. I guess going fishing was actually a really good idea, because In total, we got 590 points of just getting fishing. I mean, it's 590 points up until the next relic, even though I still have no idea what I'm going to pick, because the book seems a little bit underwhelming as of me making the video, so we'll have to wait and see. The much spoken about 75 prayer, I had enough ashes from wilderness events in my bank to get it, because this unlocks one of the best prayer methods. So we make our way over to the chapel in Periphtenus on the beautiful rock right here. And we go trade with the Heaven Monk, and you can see some crystals. We will buy a buttload of them. Let me add a little bit of more contrast so you can see the XP draws. But these prayer gauntlets give 75% more experience. Now you can just click on the Saren Stone, and the first drop gives the most XP. So does the last drop. So if you just spam click, you get a insane amount of experience. So this is what I'll be doing till I get... Oh, well, there's actually one for Cleanse Crystal as well. Until I get 99 prayer, because that's the maximum. I would love to get 120 eventually, but for now, 99 is more than enough. 92 prayer coming in, which is halfway to 99, but more importantly, it unlocks the Soul Split Curse, which we'll go into more depth in the next episode, because there's a lot to explain about it. But pretty much TLDR of it, if you hit something with Soul Split active, you heal back from it. So it is extremely powerful. Yeah, it's just mainly your main prayer that you're going to be using on your account, because it's just so good. Here it is, 99 prayer for another 200 pointer. We're going to finish off the 50 mil task later. But for now, we got our 99, and we can finally unlock our curse. Well, we've already unlocked curses because it's a passive of one of the thing, but we're actually going to change something at the Sage. Because from now on, we are just going to use curses. So that means we're going to have different protection curses. And also, we are now just going to use ancient spells because they have blood spells, and blood spells will heal us, and that will just be huge. And it will help us so much with sustain together with Soul Split. And one final thing we can now do with our infinite money is if we go to the Gooby shop, we can actually buy PVM supplies. We have infinite potions here. I mean, it costs money, but we have infinite monies. That is really nice. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We also have food. I mean, it heals 1800, and 1800 is 1800, dude. That is looking healthy. I think we have enough to PVM, at least for the foreseeable future. We can go to Krill to get magic gear. We can go to Hellweir to get magic weapons. We can finally play the video game. I mean, it would be nice to have the final relic, but seeing as I don't know my choice yet, I think it's okay to actually go for gear. I mean, we'll still do random tasks, but we'll see how it goes. League point wise, we're still a way off, but we do have a lot of tasks to complete, especially now that combat is available with us because of this beautiful prayer, us being able to use Soul Split, and we got the deflect prayers as well. I mean, they do the exact same thing as regular protection prayers, they just deflect a little bit of damage. But most importantly, the Soul Split to heal back the damage. The stats of today are as follows. We obviously got 99 prayer and 120 invention. I will be getting 200 mil invention probably after this, like tonight, whilst I'm just AFKing, because that's another pointer. It's even a 400 pointer. We got the mining, we got the smithing, we just got everything, dude. It like, we are now ready to actually play the video game, which is lovely. We got a nice armor set, so yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, shout out to Mr. Silenced, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.